Hello everybody! A couple weeks ago I went to a Japanese supermarket and they had this rack full of cool seeds, including these four. I sort of had to limit myself to only getting these four, even though I wanted to buy a ton more, but I'm sort of running out of space in my garden, so I think I need to chill out a bit with planting stuff. Anyways, this is what I found there. Pretty cool stuff. Right here on the left we have a long bean. I think these are like yard long beans. Here is a radish. It's not quite a daikon. It kind of looks like it might be similar though. And here's I know it is a shiso. On the label it says perilla. I don't know. It's probably not in Spanish, so it's probably perilla. But this is a member of the mint family. It's kind of like, I guess it's referred to as Japanese basil or Korean basil, depending on where you find it. I had a friend who would call it Beefsteak Plant, and for the longest time I was like, what is even a beefsteak plant? Why would they call a plant something so meaty? I think that comes from some varieties of them being red and they kind of look like, I don't know, raw beef. And then right here we have a Kabocha Squash, the classic Japanese squash. I love eating this at tempura places. It's really good. And also really good in curries. So yeah, all these seed packets are completely in Japanese, as you've probably noticed. So I'm gonna attempt to translate them using a translator app and show you guys what they say. I'm a big fan of bad translations, so this should be pretty exciting. Okay, I just spent 20 minutes talking about these seeds in this translator app and totally did not record any video. So that was fun. So here's the beans. 3 R's sage. So we have makidoki and when harvest. I think this is trying to tell me the different regions. Okay, so we have a cooler region and a warmer region. That's far less complicated than American growing zones, where there's like, I don't know how many, 14 or 12 different zones that you could possibly live in that determine when you should plant certain seeds. But okay, so this black line right here is when I should plant this, and the green line is when I should see a harvest, and we have the 12 months of the year. So these long beans, I'm gonna assume that like I'm in this warm climate, maybe shifted to the left a bit, because where I live it's basically warm all the time and we don't really have seasons. So I could plant this between April and month 8, which is August. Yeah. Alright. So this is good. I can plant this right now and get my beans by October. Cool. Cultivation time varies depending on each region, so please grow according to the climate of my area. Alright, will do. Will do, seed packet. We got soil making, ona nemaki, and cultivation points. Stone because it is weak against acid soil. Spray ash and plow well. Neutralize the soil. I will. Fertilizer. Shoot. Fertilizer is compost. Oil cake? What is oil cake? Use chemical fertilizer as the source fertilizer. I'll give it. It's very decisive here. And we have the ona nemaki. Rid width about 1 meter. 40 between stalks. 40 between stalks. 3 to 4 tablets per centimeter. Vine with growth after germination, a pillar for attracting when can stand. Alright, so these are vining beans, and I should plan to support them. And cultivation points, growing in true leaves 2 to 3. When it's finished, it's tough. Leave 1 or 2 seedlings. I will. When there are 4 to 5 true leaves, set it as a fertilizer. Saya is a large type with length of 60 to 80 centimeters, strong grass, disease resistance, a fertile product that is strong and easy to make, soft and sweet with flavor and taste the best. Saya grows one after another and is ideal for home gardens. So that's excellent because I have a home garden. Saya is soft, nutritious, oily, and delicious as a hot water. It can be widely used as a source of summer nutrition. Anyways, this is called Asparagus Bean. It's a cool name. Very long. I already opened this one. Vitamin machine. Here's what it looks like. I probably ought to soak these before planting them, but that seems like extra work. I'm not too fussy. I'll probably just put them in some soil. So here's the thing that I claimed might not be a Daikon, but it most certainly is a Daikon. But it's just a green Daikon, unlike the ones I usually see. Yeah, this one's called a Radish Vitamin Daikon. And we got the same thing on the back, the 12 months, the Makidoki, and the when to harvest. Oh, cool. Looks like you can harvest this one into January. Probably February. So, yeah, plant this in mid to late summer and you'll get your vitamin radishes in the cooler months of the year. So we're going to spread lime before sowing. Plow deep and well, let it neutralize. Fertilizers, compost, oil dregs, etc. Male manure? Huh. Didn't know manure was gendered. Just below the place to sow, try to avoid it. So 60 centimeter wide ridges, maki, or 30 centimeters between stalks. Maki. Mow. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. If maki means something similar to mowing. 5 to 6 grains per place. I will spread the dots. The extent to which seeds will... Oh, that one looked interesting. I'll pause it. The extent to which the seeds give plenty of water over the soil. Give. Once again, quite demanding. I will grow up well if I leave it. That's nice. So a Chinese green Daikon radish about 15 to 25 centimeters in length. Small up to the hole is exposed to the ground and the epidermis and roots become beautiful green. It's called a vitamin radish because it is strong and has many nutrients. To take advantage of the beautiful green color, refreshing sweetness, and rich nutrients, grated Daikon radish sliced into salad and delicious as pickles. Seems easy enough to grow. Probably should wait a bit, but I don't want to. And here's the not so beefy beefsteak plant, the perilla. Wow, that just said something totally weird, and I missed it. Fragrance magic. Oh man. What is this seed packet telling me? Aromatic, fragrant fire leaves, fragrant husband essentials. After a good overtime, oh yeah, I know that feeling. Eat some leaves after a good easy birth. What is... Maiden long fertile, making... How is it? How are there so many ways to translate? What is... Must see scent of large leaves, making and willingness to deposit. Oh yeah, I'm out here with my large fragrance. Fragrant dog industry. Okay, making and long-term maternal species. I don't even know what's going on. Like, how is it possible that this means any of this? Fragrant husbandry. Easy money. Fascinating obstetrics. These would be really good band names. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to... don't understand. Is it just ambiguous as to what this says? How can this mean this many things? After my fragrant husband. I think I can maybe get the gist that this is a spicy big leaf. I don't get the whole obstetrics and maternal thing. Scented profession. The most breeding species. Okay, maybe it's like a really prolific plant. Did that say love fest? Oh my, okay, we're gonna stop there. It's getting a bit overwhelming for me. Okay, once again we got Makidoki and when to harvest. So, looks like I'm good to go between March and month 8, August. If this is anything like mint and basil, which supposedly it is, then I don't think there's too much trouble growing this. You just plant the seeds and it does its thing. The leaves are large leaves with no blemishes, dark green, fragrant, and of excellent quality. It's quite presumptuous that anyone who plants this is going to plant a plant of excellent quality. It's a spicy vegetable that you can easily enjoy in the kitchen garden. Cool, spicy vegetable. Usage, the gentle, delicate scent is used. The gentle, delicate scent, that's not how it was described up here, but okay. Yep, there it is. The leaf of many descriptions. I should just let it cycle through its ridiculous translations. Easy birth. That's good to know. Wouldn't it be cool if, like, just packaging had this crazy stuff flashing on it? Magical milk, oh my god. Oh, I mean, if packaging had this cool stuff and it's very space efficient because it just flashes a bunch of words at you. I mean, assuming it's not as confusing as this one. Okay, I really have to stop. I could just look at this all day and laugh at the translations. Okay, here's the Kabocha Squash. For some reason it doesn't have that side description that is the source of much hilarity. Okay, I really need to stop. Here it is. Yeah, Makidoki and harvest. So, looks like I might have missed the mark on this one. It suggests I should plant it in between March and May. So I guess it's sort of a summer squash in that sense. You know, I'm just gonna plant it anyways because, I don't know, it seems like it'd be fine. Just a hunch I get. Anyways, yes, same thing, spreading lime, neutralizing the soil. I guess Japan must have neutral soil pretty much, or basic. They don't like acid. Oh, that's really specific. Seed from when the cherry blossoms bloom. I will fire it. That's really only relevant to people in Japan, which is kind of awesome that they would tell you, like, when the cherry blossoms are blooming, you can start planting this. Give water to the sun. That's a good suggestion considering today is the summer solstice, so I think we should all be giving offerings to the sun. Yeah, that says a lot of weird stuff. Something about childhood. Extend your childhood. I think we should all extend our childhood. It's really a sad day when the child inside of us dies. Fruits are beautiful green areas with pale green stripes and flyer spots. The fruits are well balanced. The flesh is dark yellow and thick, and it's soft and delicious. Easy to make with stress and suitable for home gardens. The sweetness and wonderful taste are a wide range of uses, such as boiled food, tempura, etc. Nutrition is also plentiful. Okay, sounds great. I'm excited to have some pumpkins. Here we go. I'm gonna start planting a few of these. So basically I'm gonna show you my own process for planting seeds, which is probably basically the same as anyone else's. I usually use recycled plastic containers that I get from, I don't know, yogurt, ice cream, boba, whatever. And then I drill holes in the bottom of them. So I will be doing that and then filling the containers with dirt and then putting the seeds in them. And yeah, that's basically the process. Anyways, there we go. Got some holes in some containers. This one was sort of a fail, but whatever. I also have these nursery type pots that I will put some seeds in. So I'm just spraying to keep the top layer of soil where the seeds are moist. And then once they start sprouting and the roots form, I will just give them a real water with the watering can. That's pretty much it though. Just put the seeds in the soil and leave them by a light source, basically. I always just put mine by a window. As you can see here, I got some other stuff sprouting as well. That is pretty much all there is to it. Honestly, I'll probably give the seedlings to my grandma because she has more gardening space than I do at the moment. It has been 4 days since I planted these seeds, and a few of them actually started sprouting already. Honestly, I don't remember which one's which. I usually don't put only, I mean, this one's obviously a bean, but as for these other ones, I have no idea what they are, but I'm gonna give them a more thorough watering. Here's the progress on the seedlings after maybe a week and 3 days. They've grown extraordinarily fast. These are almost ready to be put outside and hardened off. Here's the long beans. This one's also a long bean. And this is Kabocha Squash. And this one's a Daikon. I'm not sure what happened to the shiso. I had 2 of them and they didn't seem to sprout. So yeah, I mean, I'll keep watering it and see what happens. Maybe it just takes a bit longer. Yeah, they are looking really good. So that's all for now. Thank you again. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all of you guys.